Alright guys, I'm back and yeah, I did some stuff off screen and I basically went on ahead and got my last Garnet. I found one from Brazilian Forest, the 11 merchant there. I found one from there. So lucky for me. And I also fixed Joan's intention quest. So I entered this area where Joan is supposed to be, and there he is. And looks like they're fighting against some blighted wolves here. So yeah, and how I fixed this quest, I did it by using console commands. There is supposedly a mod to fix, but the mod I couldn't find them. Actually, the mod support has ended, I believe, because the mod in question was available from the socialbioware.net or .com website, which is unsupported at the moment. BioWare has stopped supporting that site, so any mods or any fixes that you can get from there, well, you can no longer access them. I also tried downloading another fix mod that supposedly fix a bunch of other issues, like this Joban quest and other stuff, and I found that I actually have this very mod already installed, but it did not fix Joban's quests for me. Alright, so then I tried the Dragon Age toolset, but I didn't actually know how to use it. So the easiest path for me definitely was the console commands, which was by far the easiest one to solve. All you have to do is enable the console, which you can do in the Origin client by right-clicking the game in the library, in the Origin library, and going to the game properties and setting the launch command, which is enable console, enable developer console, and then you just start the game normally, and then pressing a certain combination. For me it was Ctrl X. You can actually change the combination from your Dragon Age keybind settings file in the users file, and I changed it to Ctrl X because the default button did not work for me, because I am not using an US keyboard. I'm actually using a Finnish keyboard, so the button layout is a bit different for me, so I had to change the keybind. So I changed it to Ctrl X and it worked from Ctrl X. So now and what I did, I basically teleported myself to the area where Joan is. So now I'm here, and let's deal with this thing. I'm not gonna allow these blighted wolves to kill Joan and go. And let's do this. More try. Alright. There we go.
You! It's you again. Please don't do anything to me. I've only been trying to help.
Don't be scaring good Master Laven. He saved us 3 times over.
Well, looks like he's been helping refugees that have been escaping the blight. Stay your current course, Leven. Redemption suits you.
Thank you, Warden. I will, I swear to you. Everyone, let's move. The Warden has more important matters to attend to.
Warden?
Quest updated. You determined that Joan is no longer a threat. Report this information to the Chantry board. So yeah. So that's that quest, and we can now go to Denerim, turning everything. Turn in the Garnet quest, turn in the Joban quest. And yeah, then we're pretty much okay. Free to finish the game essentially. Well, not finish, but advance in the plot
way.
so we can unlock more areas to explore and yeah. So we have soldier's helm and commander's blade boots. No other loot, unfortunately. So we're gonna leave from this side, see where we are. So yeah, so that the game actually, if the quest would work properly, there would be an area over here that you could travel to manually. But for my game, because of this bug, this area never actually showed up, so I couldn't travel here. But thanks to the magic of teleportation, I was able to get over here. So now we can travel to Denerim. Random event, okay. It's old Degrin. I don't think he has anything for us
Fine
though.
weapon and arms, dwarf.
Yeah, but we can sell him the stuff that we just picked up. The commander's blade boots and soldier's helm. Don't need those. Alright, and let's leave. Alright, so here we are at Denerim, so all I'm gonna do now is return to the Chandos board
Magic exists to serve man and never
and
to rule.
Blessed
her.
are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
All
3
right.
gold from that and no Chandos board quests. So I think that's done. We've done all the Chandos quests. We still have one Mage's Collective quest and couple of Blackstone Irregulars quests. And those we will be able to do once we advance the plot. Wait, what?
Yes, of course.
Alright, I cannot open these. Why are these chests glistening? Normally chests don't glisten. It might be because I'd installed the fixed package again. In hopes that it would fix the Jovan quest, but it didn't. So it looks like it may have actually fixed a couple of other things as well. I'm actually gonna keep stealing. So let's talk to the bartender.
What can I get you, stranger?
I have finished a favor with one of your interested parties. Now don't leave. So we got 1 gold for getting the Garnet, so we actually lost some money because we had to buy those
What can I get you,
Garnets back,
stranger?
but it's okay. We have now access to more quests. As you can see right here, we have now access to this quest, Dead Drops. K is looking for someone who can travel far afield. What with guards and suspicious old men watching my every move, how's a man supposed to keep up with his sweep of influence and get his associates their deserved rewards? If someone were to deliver the spoils of my previous deals, I would be certain to compensate them with a fair amount of coin. It's a bit of travel, but one must keep people updated on their debts owed and earned. Who's with me? So we'll accept that. And Dead Drops. Deliver Case bags of deserved payment to his Dead Drops locations. 1 in Denerim Market, 1 in Redcliffe, 1 outside of Orzammar, and 1 at the Spoiled Princess Inn. Spoiled Princess Inn. It's Spoiled Princess Inn, I believe, is probably in Denerim. No, not in Denerim, Orzammar. So there's a Dead Drop.
Yes.
You place the deserved payment in the Dead Drop as K instructed. So we're gonna go do this now. So what's the next? Redcliffe, Orzammar. 1 outside Orzammar and 1 at Orzammar in the inn. At the inn. All right, so we'll do that. So next stop is gonna be Redcliffe. I think we won't be facing any more random encounters, because I believe we'd actually exhausted all the random encounters except Old Tegrin. Old Tegrin is a random encounter that keeps repeating itself, but other random encounters don't actually repeat. So we're gonna go all the way over here. Knight Commander Harith. Let's steal his pockets. Nice. Now that I discovered stealing, why not use it? I could have been using it from the very beginning. But it is what it is. So yeah, Redcliffe rebuilding. Guard.
As you like.
Stealing success. So the dead drop is over there. Alright, I have wind, so why not use haste? There we go. Run faster and such. Oh, the dead drop is up there. Okay. My bad. Put frost weapons on.
Yes, I'm
It's
still
not
here.
like we're gonna be doing any fighting, but yeah.
All right.
Alright, that payment's put over there. So now we're gonna go all the way to the top of the cliff and go to Orzammar. Well, the outskirts.
Going.
So the world map and Frostbite Mountains. The dead drop is somewhere outside of here, and then we'll go inside Orzammar to the Spoiled Princess. Spoiled Princess Inn. If it is in Orzammar. I remember that it's in Orzammar. The Spoiled Princess. There are no other inns, right? There's not an inn in... There's no inn at Redcliffe. Oh, Spoiled Princess. Oh, Spoiled Princess is in Lake Callanhead. Yeah, it's in Lake Callanhead. Almost screwed up. Of course it's in Lake Callanhead, goddammit. How could I forget? Spoiled Princess Inn. I almost fucked up.
Yes.
So the dead drop's there. It detonated. His deserved payment is more lethal than he suggested. Alright. It's meant to be lethal. Alright, so let's return to the bartender at Denerim. I might as well go to party camp first and probably talk to Shale, just to exhaust her dialogue a bit. So let's do that. Hello, Shale.
It speaks.
I do. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Not really. How did you end up in Honleith? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Golem snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
I would have thought you'd enjoy scaring humans.
I'd have happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh.
But why were you out in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
His wife?
I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
How does someone shrink a golem?
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve.
You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it.
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Oh yes, a fortune in fact.
Good. Clearly, I am worth it.
I bet nothing for it. Do you remember anything before Hornleith?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Interesting. I'm done asking about that.
Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. So Shale approved of that stuff. So he's pretty friendly towards us already. So let's go to Denerim. And let's take Zevran, Morrigan and Leliana with me. So all the way to Denerim. Alright. Alright, now I don't have haste. Well, shucks.
As there is but one world,
Nothing to steal, so I've already stole from him. Alright.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished the favor. Thank you. Alright, we got a nice sum of cash. So
What can I get you,
let's see if we got other quests. No. Alright, so R has a small request. It's always useful to have a big name in your pocket and there's nothing better to blah 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 blah. So there's no, looks like there's no actually let's look. No option to kill R for some reason. Alright, I guess that's fine. Okay, so let's go kill this guy. Harsh decisions. So I believe if I have done some things differently concerning those two quests, I may have been able to go after that R guy. But since I did that quest a certain way, I have to do harsh decisions. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. So we'll do harsh decisions, and then we'll prepare for doing the landsmith. The landsmith is gonna be interesting to say the least. Alright, I have to go to Denerim over here. Case hideout. So yeah, landsmith is gonna be pretty interesting. A random event, okay. Alright, a new one.
The thief. Be careful. One patrol's been wiped out already. Attack!
Now let's see.
Who are you guys? Warren the thief. Alright. So that's quite the ambush. Ambush you guys set up. So can I go to tactical mode? There we go. Thank you, game. So let's sleep everyone over there.
Let's finish this.
Followed with Waking Nightmare. Except that rogues are fucking Morrigan up. So let's actually do Cone of Gold to these guys. Followed with a heal. And now let's do Waking Nightmare to these folks up here. Followed with AoE heal. And let's do Gunner's Grasp, move over here, and do Shock. Boom. Nice. the archers over there are killing each other. Good stuff.
I never like this part.
So let's go over here and do this. Let's go over here and you can do Whirlwind. Nice.
Another battle I
Come on. Move the fuck out of the way.
Saving the day.
Alright.
Yes.
Would be funny to get a Garnet now. That was a lot of soldiers.
Yes.
Don't know who they worked for. But they did call me a thief. Don't know why. Damn, the FPS drops are terrible. Next stop, K.
I sent my best, and yet here you are. My brethren can't stand the competition, hmm? Fine, let's get to it.
Yeah, let's. Let's do Corrosive Prison on him. Let's do Resisted, motherfucker. Let's do. Well, you're basically dead. Let's do Winner's Grasp to you, followed with Cone of Gold and Shock.
Let's get on with it then.
And Dead K.
Yes.
Emerald Ring. Sounds valuable. Alright, so let's return to Denerim. Tell the bartender the news that Kay has been dealt with. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten Zevran's companion quest, but it might be because I need to advance the plot. So we'll do just that.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished the favor. Alright, so how much did we get? 10 gold. Nice.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Alright, so all we have to do is get the love letters now, so that's all that we have to do. So I should do some shopping, I believe. Let's go buy some stuff. We have a lot of gold. I think we can get pretty much anything we want. So let's go waste our gold. Why the F not? So there's Tranquil Proprietor. Let's buy whatever he has to sell. So he's selling a potent lyrium potion recipe. Don't know if I need that. Tome of Arcane Technique is for mages. So I might actually buy that. Now is there anything else? Reaper's Vestments. Pretty good robes, but not that good for me right now. Not gonna waste money on those. But this ring I might actually buy. Ring of Ages, and I'm gonna give it to Alistair. So let's do that. I bought it. Remarkable Garnet, a gift that I can give to Shale. But I'll wait on that a bit. So I'm gonna use Life Giver and Key to the City. And I'm gonna give Ring of Ages to Alistair. Let's go purchase some other things. So let's go purchase the items from... What was his fucking name? From the Circle Tower. Or did I buy the book? I didn't buy the book. Okay. I will have to remember to buy the books as well if I have money remaining. So let's go to the Circle Tower. All right.
You really killed all those abominations. I'm sure you need supplies up.
Oh fuck.
I'm sure you need to...
Let's trade. So you sell Tome of Arcane Technique, so more mage stuff. And he's also selling Staff of the Magister Lord. This is a pretty good staff. Probably the best staff in the game, I believe, because of the mana regen and spell power and the willpower. Has 10% spirit damage, so it's actually a good staff for let's say Morrigan. But Morrigan is already using a pretty good staff, so I don't think I'm gonna be wasting my gold to that just yet. Let's see what else this guy had. He has this belt. Andrew's Blessing, so +2 to all attributes, 1 mana regeneration combat, 1 stamina regeneration in combat, and 10 additional physical resistance. A pretty good belt. I'm gonna buy this. So let's buy it. There we go. Getting rid of all our cash. Now do I want the dodge chance? Now do I want the dodge... do I want to get rid of this, the dodge chance? And the spell resistance. Maybe I'll give this belt to someone who needs the mana... who needs the mana recovery. And it's probably gonna be Win. So I have a lot of... I have some money left. Let's go to the party camp and see if Bodan sells anything. He does sell one of the best weapons in the game, the Shale, I believe. So, but we are not gonna be using that weapon, so I'm not buying it.
You and your friends are formidable.
Where's the weapon there? The Shale, one of the best weapons in the game. But let's see if he has anything else. No, no armor. The spell ward. Yeah, I was looking at this. So one of the best caster amulets, the spell ward. So I'm thinking of buying this. Thanks to the willpower and chance to dodge attacks and avoid missiles. So I'll buy that. Now let's give... Alright, what are you using? You're using Destructionist's belt, which has already 0.5 mana regeneration. So you're using Mark of Vigilance, so if I give you a spell ward you'll gain plenty of willpower, so mana to use. Okay. And what's Morrigan using? You're using this belt. I think that's fine. That's fine. These two are fine. Yeah, I believe all of this is fine. Plus 2 all attributes. 3 cunning. Zevran is using that dex belt, apprentice's amulet. Maybe I should use the Mark of Vigilance on Anarin's token, so let's give Alistair the Ring of Ages. So his resistances should be up there. Now the belt though. Do I want to give it to Win? Lloyd's magic ring. I believe that's a Dawn ring or Dusk ring. So where's... do I want to take the Andruil's blessing? Probably. I have a shit ton of stamina regen. Or I could give it to Win. Let's give it to Win. And Morrigan... Well, no one else can really use the belt. Alright, so yeah. So we have now 127 gold. So not a lot.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat?
Not a lot of gold, but we can sell some stuff here. Let's sell these. The DLC items of the dog. Don't need them. Dead thigh shanker. Alright, I was supposed to keep this in my bags. I can get a lot of money for the Reaper's Cudgel. I could actually sell it. Sell it and I could have a pretty decent amount of money. I could basically get everything I want. Let's sell the emerald ring and the iced band. Let's sell the destructionist. Well, let's not sell it yet. This I can sell, I believe, and I can sell the greenstone as well. Now. As for the rest of the gear, let's do some enchantment stuff. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment.
So let's take Marik's blade and put some runes in it. So let's take Journeyman paralysis rune and a flame rune. There we go. So yeah. And might as well talk to Shale.
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy. It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
You have good reasons, I think.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know...
A soft, squishy flesh creature. A friend?
Exactly so. I followed you expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
I'm honored, Shale.
Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road.
Nice. So Shale likes me. What about Ogren? Alright, Ogren probably don't have anything to say to us. Let's get rid of some of the... turn in some of the gems that we have. All the topazes. All the amethysts. Turn in gems for the dwarves. Give all malachites. There we go. Leave.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Okay, might as well give all the novice runes as well to the circle. All unassigned novice runes. And let's leave.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Cool. So I think we can save the game here and continue in the next episode. So in the next episode we can probably do the finish the Earl of Redcliffe storyline and begin the Landsmith, so that we can prove that Thane Loghain is a traitor, and we can unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. So that's our next objective. Everything else has been done, and once we've done that, we can move against the Darkspawn and the Blight. So yeah, see you next time. Actually, before we end the video, we might as well do some
Enchantment?
upgrading of the items. So yeah,
Enchantment!
I double checked the item upgrade thingy from Soldier Speak, and apparently I was using the wrong merchant. So I'll take Zevran and let's take Win.
Yes.
I used the wrong merchant, so I tried to use Levi Trident to upgrade the items, but it did not work. As far as I remember, I used to upgrade my armor, so armor on Levi, but actually it's Michael Trident that does the upgrading. So
Warden.
So let's take our. Actually, let's take Marik's sword, Marik's blade, and this only works on specific items, mainly DLC items, and not necessarily even on every item, DLC item in the game. So right now we have Marik's blade, which is a tier 5 red steel sword with 980 damage and 280 critical chance. So let's sell it to Michael and then leave the shopping screen and then return.
Warden.
See the wares. And Marik's blade has upgraded into a dragon bone weapon with 3 sockets. So we'll buy it. We'll buy it back and give it to Alistair. So Alistair is now using the dragon bone tiered gear now. So yeah, that's that. Let's actually try it again.
Warden.
This time maybe upgrade the Death Thigh Shanker. It might not actually work, but let's try. Actually, I'm gonna quick save before I do that, because I'd like the Death Thigh Shanker to be pretty good.
Warden.
Even though it's Silverite, it's not bad, but Dragon Bone is better. Okay, it did not work, so I'm just gonna load. I'm just gonna load ahead. Load the quick save. Not gonna buy back. Not gonna buy back that Shanker 5 times the value or 4 times the value. So.
Warden.
So it looks like the upgrading works on items from Soldier's Peak and items from the Ostagar, Return to Ostagar DLC. So I could upgrade these, the Duncan's dagger and Duncan's sword. It should work. Yep, they are now both Dragonbone. So Duncan's dagger, let's buy it back, and sword too. Nice. Plus 4 damage to Darkspawn. Plus 4 to dexterity. 10 damage to dragons. What about the Naga Crusher? I don't know. I don't remember if it's a DLC item or not. So yeah, how much strength, by the way, Zevran, do you need to use longswords? 31. Ooh. I could have you use this dagger, but it's not actually better than the... It's not actually... Yeah, it's actually weaker. The damage. So yeah. Besides, I don't even have the dual weapon mastery. All right, the reason why I even came here was because I could stash weapons. So let's stash this stuff. I'll leave this. This I can basically get rid of because I have another weapon against the Darkspawn. The Dragon Bone Cleaver I'll get rid of as well. Well, not rid of, but throw it over there. This I don't need, and this I don't need anymore, I believe. These I'll keep. As for the Asturian Might, I might as well sell to you.
What can I do for you, Warden?
I like to see your wares. I don't need Asturian's Might anymore. There we go. Now any other? Well, these emeralds I don't need, but I'll hang on to them. Alright, so now we'll prepare for the landsmeet, so see you then.